preparing some boards that are gonna go in the pod right now. And we're doing the corners. The CNC is cutting the sheets that are gonna go exactly on the corners, on the inside and on the outside of the pod. So they need to be flexible. And in order to make them flexible, I'm putting grooves on them. We have already tried one of them, it works. I have 4 on the inside and 4 on the outside. And most likely I'm gonna have to do 2 different types of cuts. The ones on the inside are gonna be with a very thin cutout so that I have more structural strips left. The one for the outside, because of the way it needs to bend, those cuts are gonna have to be wider, allowing for the radius to be achieved. So we're still testing, but the pod is getting very, very close to being completed. This is what we're cutting, this radius, because the frame has rounded corners. I want to continue the skin, the OSB, with the same radius. So all the cuts are on the back of the panel, therefore making it flexible. So we were able to bend it and follow exactly the curvature of the structure. And now the thing is, on the inside, I can make the router bit that I'm using there, it's 1/8 of an inch ball nose. So each groove is 1/8 of an inch. Because I'm opening it outwards, there's no problem, 1/8 of an inch works. And like I said, I'm gonna have a little bit more structure left on the back. But then the same idea needs to be applied on the back. And on the back, I'm bending it the other way. If I have only 1/8 of an inch gap in between the cuts, physically I won't be able to bend it. So I am trying, I did a file already with 1/4 inch router bit, so double the gap, or 3/8 of an inch router bit. And we're gonna see which one of those is gonna work to allow the radius that's on the outside. Because I have one thing that's a plus for this situation is that the inner radius is much smaller than the outer radius. But it does not work with 1/8 of an inch. So most likely it will with the 1/4 inch. And then once I figure out exactly the 8 panels that I need, because it's 4 on the inside, and the inside is done, and I just have to figure out the 4 on the outside, then the guys are gonna continue dressing it up, and maybe by the end of the day we're gonna have a skinned pod. No, you have to test. Like, I didn't even know if it's gonna work, because usually cuts like this, I do them in MDF or in plywood, because you have long continuous grain, or the MDF, there's a lot of wood fiber put together with resin. So I know that that's somewhat flexible. But with the OSB, is made out of chunks of wood. And is it gonna be more brittle? Is it gonna be more flexible? But it looks like it just works. So, and I have a few things that are working in my disadvantage here. OSB, because it's a very low grade, like it's carpentry grade material. It's not to be CNC'd, or as it's very warped, wavy, and the CNC doesn't really like to cut wavy stuff. So in order to hold it down to the vacuum table, you see, I had to close with tape all the way around to increase the negative pressure that's between the board and the CNC table. Then it held it down. But look how wavy it is to begin with. Without the tape, it doesn't even sit on the table. So now that I have the grooves, I can very easily fold it, right? This right here is what we've just cut, right? It shows me the file with exactly the arrow is where the knife goes in. It does it in 3 passes. And this is what I'm doing right now. You see the ends of it? I'm gonna see those lines so that they continue wherever the other panel doesn't have the cuts. Because I could use exactly the same file and just cut it twice by moving the sheet over by 2 inches or whatever I need to continue the cuts. but then that means that the CNC is going to travel the whole length of the table for nothing. So I make a file. It's going to take me another 15, 20 minutes. Make the file, but then those extra cuts are going to be done in 2 minutes rather than 15. So doing it this way, I'll be saving some time. You see, the vacuum is on. It doesn't want to hold it. So, yeah, tricks. Oh no, I ran out of tape. See? I close this area, air cannot escape, it's gonna get pushed all the way to the table. And now if I've done it right, the grooves are gonna go exactly in continuation of the already cut grooves. And if I didn't, I'm running. Like this. Don't snap! Don't snap! Put it on. Let's put it on.